are visiting all of our Merlot and Cabernet Franc parcels on the right bank to try to narrow down the harvest date window. What you see in the background is a view of the top of the amphitheater of Canon Fronsac. Of the parcel of Pays le Brie, you see the sloping terroir, which is excellent for drainage. Here you see Rodney Gagnon picking up berry samples so that we can run an analysis on the Pays le Brie fruit. It'll help us with determining harvest date, although tasting is really the key criteria. Rodney, how does it work? How do you take berry samples?
Well, we're alternating about every 5 or 6 rows, taking samples from the top and the middle and the bottom of each bunch, and through there we'll get a good estimation, or will be sufficiently random in order to get a good sampling of the parcel.
For those of you that read our vineyard reports and harvest updates, I've mentioned a couple times the fact that the late spring cold snap had an effect on yields in that it created a fair number of incidents of shot berries, or what we call coulure, so or milrondage, one or the other. What you see here is a good cluster in quite good shape, and here you see a cluster that's been affected by milrondage, so or coulure. All of these unfertilized berries here, the small ones, will disappear in our double sorting line, and the only ones that ultimately we'll be taking are these. But a cluster that's like this we'll probably not even bother picking because there are just too few berries on it. So Cecilia, are we narrowing down the harvest date window? Have we evolved since last week?
Yeah, a lot. I think skins are getting better. We have lost the vegetal side of the skins, and of course the acidity is going lower, sugar a little higher, so it's getting more harmonious.
Looking like next week probably?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Here we are at Le Ruisseau to pick up some samples and pretty much set our harvest date, at least within a 1 or 2 day window. So Cecilia, as you finish sampling the row, look at you. You taking that cluster home?
Yes.
You're going to have to pay me about
well.
You're going to have to pay me about €8 for that one berry cluster.
Okay, no problem.
What do you think of the parcel compared to last week? How's it evolved?
It's a very nice evolution. I feel that the skins are getting softer, and you can smell more different aromas from it. So I think we are coming closer to harvest, maybe 1 more week, not more.
1 more week, so middle to end of next week?
Right.
Okay, very good. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
So we're joined by our superstar winemaker, Philippe Emile, who's tasting the vines. So how's the harvest going to be?
Very well.
Here we are on the parcel of L'Argenbeau, Cabernet Franc parcel that's on our vineyard list. We're about 5 kilometers away from, 5 to 8 kilometers away from Saint Emilion, which you can see on the top of the hill. Pretty much as we expect on Cabernet Franc. We're still a couple weeks away, are we not, Cecilia? Based on what we're tasting?
Yeah, 10 more days, 14 days, yes.
Yeah, just still a fair bit of acidity in the wine, or in the fruit, and so we're going to leave this parcel be while we focus and concentrate on our Merlots and let this one continue to evolve. So here we are behind Jonathan Maltus's Chateau Tessier, and the winery, which you see there, the long building there. The parcel of Labrie Cabernet Franc. How is the Labrie parcel looking to you?
Well, we are on the Cabernet Franc here, which seems to be more developed than I thought. I mean, skins are getting better, some aromas you can begin to get from there, and it's nice, it's homogeneous. So maybe from here to 1 more week.
Okay. Here we are again at Chateau Terre d'Auguay on the 29th of September, Wednesday. All is quiet here, nobody's harvesting in this particular sector. Again, Angelus over there, and Vieux Chateau Mazera as well. Not really seeing any harvest activity. I'm guessing that things are going to be quite busy as of next week for the Merlot parcels. Here on the Cabernet Franc parcel that we're at, things have evolved a little bit, but we still got a little bit of time. We'll get our good friend Cecilia's advice. So has it evolved since last week?
Yes, but not as much as the other parcels.
Yeah. So we've got another 2 weeks easy to allow this to mature.
2 weeks more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.